Hello and welcome back to Boopolo channel. My name is Pascal. If you like this video or any of our other videos, please subscribe. Today I'm going to do a short comparison video between two budget Garmin Forerunner watches. I'm going to compare the 45, the Forerunner 45s, the smaller version, my daughter's watch, because she's only 8 and a big watch wouldn't fit her arm properly, and also the 245 Music, which is my wife's watch. My own watch is a 265, which I have reviewed before, and it would not be fair to compare the 265 to the 45 considering the price difference. Why would I use the 45 and the 265 or the 55 and the 255? There's a fairly big difference. Now this is the S, but the screen is much smaller and the clarity is not as clear in the 45. It does not have near as many activities either. It doesn't have navigation like this one has. But I'm going to bring them up closer to you and we're going to have a look at them and we're going to take you through the menus on them very quickly. I'm not going to go into, I've reviewed both of these before, you can check them out. The strap is totally different on these. The strap on the 245 is the same as all the other watches, and you can do quick change on them. This is a proprietary one here that has two tiny Phillips screws that you take off to take the strap off here. But on the other hand, this is, as you see here, the way this slopes in like this is very, very good and possibly designed for smaller hands. And it certainly fits my daughter's skinny wrist very, very well. They both just come with a USB cable, a normal USB cable, whereas the 265 comes with USB-C. These come with normal USB-A. So you can see them side by side. In here in the studio, the 45 probably looks a little bit brighter, but in actual fact, the 245 is brighter outside. So I've set them up slightly different, each of them. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just show you some of the things that they have in common and they don't have in common. They all have the start. You start the button and you have the run settings by, if you press this one and then you press run and you're waiting for GPS, and then you press the menu here. And you have your run settings and you go through the data screens. Most of them are the same. You have similar in that thing. As I said, I have reviewed them in total. This is the back button on both of them, and this is the scrolling button up and down here. And so when we press in this button, we hold this button in, we get watch face, we get alarm, history, we get widgets. That's what you have here. And then we have wrist heart rate, sensors, phone, user profile, safety, active system, and the usual that you have with nearly every watch, but this one will have a lot more. You press the button once, it just tells you what your last activity was. Now see, will it no events in the next 24 hours. So you can set your events if you're doing, both my wife and my 8-year-old daughter are doing, I think, a 6 kilometer in the same race where I'm doing a half marathon on next Sunday, tomorrow week. And you can see the little map in here where they ran yesterday. Maybe I'll bring it up a bit close, the red one there. So it's showing, because she only done a short run of 1.6 kilometers. And if you press the bottom one first and then you see they ran together. So Eden said she forgot to turn off her watch in time, so she went 30 or 40 seconds over. They're just not used of using it, and they were going really, really slowly because Kira got a stitch. So you can have all that records is back on your Garmin Connect. So hold in the button. I'm not going to take you through the watch faces because it's been done 100 times. The alarm clock, my daughter uses that for getting up for school in the morning. And then your history. This week only one activity. She was very sick, my daughter, so that's why we went easy on her. She was out of school, so she only done the one activity. Previous week's records are all there, and totals and options, all them, and they're all on the other one. So if you're not sure which one you want to buy, my advice would be to, depending on the sales that you get them at, but this one, I got this one rather cheap because there's a 255 and a 265 after it. There's more data showing on this one than on this one. When you are like this and when you're running you can only show 3 items on this one, whereas you can show 4 on this one on the running screens, and that limits it a little bit. It would limit it for me, but definitely not for my daughter. Because press this one here, you get all they are called controls, and you can change them. I'm showing you on the other watch, they're called controls. The widgets are the ones that you scroll up and down with. In the beginning I got confused, I nearly got confused there again, but these are not the widgets, these are the controls. So there you go, that's my review on the 2 budget Garmin Forerunners, the 45 and the 245 Music, the 45s I should say. I'll put a link in the description where I bought these, and thank you very, very much for watching. And if you like this video or any of our other videos, please subscribe.